100 kph on this twisty, turny road. 100 kph. Holy cow! I couldn't do that for most of these turns. It'd be suicide. 100 kph. Holy cow! Now, if I had just the right car, oh wow, it's beautiful. You can't see it very well. It was amazing. Anyway, oh, and down there, beautiful. Oh man. Anyway, this is where I bought the car from. I bought the car, and here it is. It's kind of a little hatchback. It's in great condition. It's a lovely little thing. I can't figure out the radio yet, but there's a lot about this car that's really good. So I paid their full asking price without even trying to bargain because it's already far lower than I think it's worth. It's just old. She's a looker on the outside too. The repair job that they did with the paint, its two tones are sort of battleship gray and vegan poo with just a little garnish of yellow. The one, the only, the car I bought. And what do we have below? A special treat, full size spare. Putting in my name cost me $9 New Zealand and took like 2 minutes. You like that 1996 bleh shape? Welcome. Allow me to show you the beauty that is inside this car. Even the mirrors are electric. Ooh, pretty fancy for 1996. Fully working dials. That stereo that I'll bet was in Chad's car. All the dials work, they all move, they all work correctly and do stuff and land and everything. Every button works. Fantastic. I don't see any indication of an airbag, but the seat belts work and the brakes work. So I'm good. Fancy old auxiliary jack. Let me show you a special feature. What? So let me expand our knowledge a little bit. New Zealand has a big used car market because it has kind of only a used car market because it doesn't have its own manufacturers. And because Japan is right-hand drive and has heavy restrictions on its cars, they have to get rid of cars when they're not that old. So New Zealand has a flood of cheap used cars. So the market here is really good. This car was worth $2,000 at least in America, and here I got it for $1,000. Look at this steering wheel, worn smooth with 20 years of 100 kph gripping the steering wheel. 20 years time spent in Japan and then in New Zealand. It may not look it, but this is one of its premium features. No grease marks from big tall people. And that's because this little tiny car has got plenty of headroom. Now that just leaves me with one problem. What to name her? I've been going over in my mind thinking, she's old, she's multicolored. What do I name her? What says to you, tired but hardworking? Mom? What says to you, funny? Maybe ex-girlfriend? I found out after the deal was done that the guy is an ex-con, so that adds to the delight. You know, my brother Chad is probably jealous, very jealous of me when he finds out that I've purchased a cheap, little, dependable Toyota, and it even has what I would swear was his old radio that he had when he was a teenager.